All right, we're drawing Jesus at the Last Supper with the 12 disciples. And we're going to start in the middle with Jesus's head. So an easy way to make an oval is to make a curve and then a U underneath. We're going to draw 2 curves for his hair and then his eyes. And then a curve for his nose, his mustache, his mouth, and then his beard underneath. All right, and then his hair is going to come from the top and then down, the top, and then down, and then curve back up, curve back up. Okay, and then his arms are going to come up at each side and then back down on each side. Okay, above his head, a halo, just a curve around his head. And his arms, or sorry, his hands, you could just do curves. I sort of added like a thumb to each curve. And then I drew some fabric coming back in. Okay. Let's see. After that, I wanted to draw the heads for the disciples. And they're like lower, upper, lower, upper, lower, upper. It's hard to fit 6 people. So we're just doing the best we can. So I consider that to be like sort of staggered. So I do the heads the same kind of shape, curves, and then like a U shape underneath. And they can be touching. That's fine. And I did make these ovals a little bit smaller than the one for Jesus. So Jesus is the most important person in the picture. So these other ovals can be smaller. So carefully drawing ovals. For each one of their faces. Okay, then I did a curve for their hair also. And for me, I think it was easier to do the same step for each one. Curve for each one. I did their eyes closed like they're praying. So again, 2 little curves for each eye. And then the nose. And then the mustache. And then a smiling mouth for each one. And then underneath on each one, a little beard. So just adding a curve below their chin. And then I left a little bit of space and did an oval for their hands that were praying. And then same thing for the top row. Left a little bit of space. And then kind of a skinny oval for the praying hands. And then I just connected those with the arms curving in and below. In and below. So sometimes it's overlapping a little bit. The person behind is being overlapped from the person that's in the front. So you just kind of have to imagine where your line would skip over and then meet back in. Okay, and then for each the apostles, I made their hair a little bit longer. Just a curve on each side of the head there. And again, it might be overlapping a little bit. The person in front. Might overlap the person from the back a little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to draw the table coming across here. Maybe you would see a little bit of it at the edges of your paper. Try to keep it at the same height. And then some lines coming across here. And then leaving some space to draw a line for the edge of the table at the front. And then in front here, a wine glass, like a U shape, and an oval at the top, and two curves at the bottom, and then curving around up the bottom here, and across there, an oval in here for the bread, and then curves across it. And then for each plate in front of them, a little oval. I made them pretty small because I wanted it to sort of fit in between those small spaces where they were overlapping each other and staggered. Okay, and then down here at the bottom, just a little wavy line for the edge of the tablecloth. And then behind them, some curves on the wall. They were in an upper room, so they were indoors, but maybe there were some archways or windows of some kind of openings. So that's why I made sort of the blue sky when I colored it in inside the arches. All right, and then just coloring that in. And good luck with yours. I hope it turns out just fabulous for you.